Okay, let's create a simple XHTML document. And I want you to see some of the differences that you're going to notice. And right off the top, you'll notice one. We're using an XML declaration here to set the version. And we're going to set some encoding. So we'll tell it how it's encoded. Now, the first thing we're going to see here that's different is we've got to put a Doctype declaration on this. And notice what I put in here. And I can't type this as I work, so just watch me type here. Okay, then we're going to point it w3.org. Now, what we've told it right here is the DTD that should be used to validate this document, and notice the location of it right here. Now, this is basically saying, okay, when we get ready to validate this thing, this is where the DTD is located to take care of that, and I'll show you validation in a later video. So the document type has to be up there, and we're having to distinguish this as HTML document. Now, the other requirement is that HTML has to be the root tag of our XHTML document, and there has to be a namespace here. And the namespace has to be correct. Now notice I'm going to put http w3.org /1999 /XHTML, then XML language EN. Now, notice we've established a namespace for the entire, this is a default namespace for the entire document. And notice the location here. And I meant to point out before, these different doc types, you'll use different ones determined based on whether or not you're using strict flavor of XHTML, transitional, or frame set. And I won't show you all those right here. You can go look at, you need to go look at the XHTML information on W3C site. It can be updated from time to time. So anyway, just be aware that different doc types may be used. We're going to use kind of the latest version of this, and this is the XHTML 1.1 DTD that we're going to be using. And so now all I need to do is go ahead and create my HTML document. And so I will open this up, put a title in here, marks XHTML example, close that, close the head out, then inside the body what we're going to do is just put test XH, can't get that X there. Put a body in, close our HTML document. So now if I save this as XHTML example, and save it as an XHTML type, I will save it. Then if I go back out to my desktop, notice that this thing is going to open up, and it opened up in Mozilla and Firefox, but notice there's my title, marks HTML example, and then here's my particular information that's in this document. In this case, I just typed text HTML document. Now, what's the big deal here? What looks different? Well, nothing looks different exactly. Notice if I view the source, I see the way it looks. All of this from here down really looks and feels a lot like HTML. The difference is this portion right up here where I can point this thing to a DTD and validate it and make sure that it's properly structured, and that's what we're going to look at in the next video.